Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we're currently sitting at $1.68 trillion. We're down 0.2% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 39.8%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we're still seeing a lot of red across the board, but if we do look at the last 7 days, we're starting to see a lot of green across the board, but still all eyes should be on Bitcoin, and we will look into Bitcoin charts later on as to and see what exactly is going on and where we could be headed in the immediate short term. But today I want to focus more on Cardano. Alright, my Cardano family, if we're looking at Cardano's price right now, we're currently trading at $1.66. We're down 1% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down 0.3% in BTC comparative in just the last 24 hours. Cardano's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 5th spot. Market cap right now is $53.3 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $2.72 billion. Zooming out and looking at the bigger picture for Cardano, guys. In just the last year alone, we're still up 1,846%. In the last 14 days, we're in the green as well. And, that is a bullish indicator on its own. As I have been mentioning this for quite a while now, that, Cardano is one of the coins that has been holding very, very strong during these uncertain times around the crypto space. And that is a very, very bullish indicator on its own. So I always like showing you guys this so you guys can get a better picture as to where we're currently standing and how the overall momentum is looking like. And so far, it is looking very nice for Cardano. But let's not waste any time and get right into the charts and make this video quick. Alright, so if we're looking at the charts, first thing I would like to point out to you guys is that we are still trading within this 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level for Cardano, and this 0.50 Fibonacci retracement tool is a very strong level of support, and not only when we measure Cardano, but any altcoin. Whenever we measure it, this 0.50 does play as a very crucial level of support, and right now we are hovering around this range, which I am 100% okay with. And gradually I would like for us to get back into this 23.6 and head towards all-time highs, which we were already in that we were already trying to do that right here. As you guys can see, we were trying to do that, but then obviously the Elon news came out, which was very, very unfortunate. The timing did not play in our favor, and we did go back towards the downwards trend. And since then, guys, Cardano has pulled down. We can see Cardano has pulled down 12.89%. Very, very healthy still, in my opinion. Not a major pullback. 12.89%, very, very normal in cryptocurrencies. And I do believe that as long as Bitcoin were to go towards the upside, and we would get back into this range, and possibly back into this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level and get towards all-time highs. I have been mentioning the charts for Bitcoin and altcoins are starting to look very, very similar, and I will explain as to why. The charts for Cardano is looking very, very interesting as well. As you guys can see, this was the initial drop after we had that Elon tweet and the China FUD come out. But since then, guys, markets have been creating higher lows. You guys can see higher lows, which is a bullish indicator. That is a clear sign that markets are headed towards a reversal. But this can be invalidated anytime, and we are already starting to notice that right now. But I'm really starting to like, since the crash over here, Cardano, when it went all the way down to 99 cents, you guys can see what's happening. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And that's a very, very bullish indicator that the markets are indeed heading towards a reversal, and we are headed towards all-time highs. And you guys are already starting to see altcoins can move very, very fast as long as Bitcoin does go towards the upside. When Bitcoin goes towards the upside, we see altcoins outpace Bitcoin. And Cardano has been one of the strongest projects. Cardano and Matic, to be specific, have been the projects that held up very, very well during this uncertain times in the markets. And they had a reversal very fast as well. And let me show you, let me give you guys a better picture as to what I'm talking about. So since this dip over here, guys, Cardano have made a recovery of 87.17%, guys. So you guys get the picture as to what I'm saying and how fast Cardano is moving. And I believe when we do see the bullish momentum kick in, we will see Cardano see some newer all-time highs, and very, very fast. I believe this month could be the month where we could possibly see us touch a newer all-time high, but it all depends on Bitcoin. Right now, we're seeing everything play out. Everything is starting to look very nice, but again, if Bitcoin goes towards the downside, this will be invalidated, and then we will have to start over again. Let's look at Bitcoin charts, and then we will end this video after that. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin is trading within this triangle range. If you guys watch my VeChain video, I mentioned that over there as well. We're still trading in this range, and I would like for us to close above this $36,100 mark that I have been mentioning over the last few days, that how important this level of support is. I do not want us to close below it, but still we're trading in this triangle range. And also, you guys can see how similar the charts are looking for Cardano. And not only Cardano, guys, the majority of the altcoins, this was the initial crash for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has been creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This is clearly telling us that the bears are running out of steam, and they are having a very, very rough time to push Bitcoin towards a downwards trend. And this goes to show that the reversal is indeed happening. But now, this does not mean that we do not have a possibility to fall below back down towards this downside. Definitely a possibility. I have mentioned that this is the last level of support for us at the $33,100 mark. If Bitcoin is unable to bounce back above this level and goes below it, then there's a very, very strong possibility that Bitcoin is headed to $25,000, as I have been mentioning. But if we go break towards the upside and break above 40K, specifically $41,000, I'm a very strong believer that we are headed back to these price ranges that I have been mentioning. Most importantly, guys, this price range at that $46,600 mark, and then we will see the entire market have a nice reversal. And at this level, I will personally be very optimistic that the bottom is in and we are headed towards the upside. But right now, one bullish thing I would like to show is that the bears are having a very, very hard time to keep the Bitcoin price down. So that is a very, very bullish sign in my opinion. Smiley face for you guys. Now, if we're looking at the ADAS price, yes, if Bitcoin were to go to that 46K mark, as I have been mentioning, like I said, we could get back into this, 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level and head towards all-time highs. But I believe once we do hit this 23.6, this will play as the level of resistance, and we might see some choppiness around here before we do break towards all-time highs. But I believe we will be able to break above this, very, very fast. But for the short term, we might see some choppiness around here. If the buying pressure is like this, as you guys can see, we need a little bit more buying pressure to kick in. Right now, the volume is very low. If we do have a spike in the volume kick in, we could possibly break above it very fast and go towards all-time highs. So that is a bullish indicator. And right now, we are in the bullish trend. As you guys can see that I have mentioned. The bearish scenario, you guys already know. No one likes talking about it. Bearish scenario would be us falling below this level of support. I do not see this level of support being held. If we do have a drop, that's significant, we could possibly see us go back down to this level at that $1.05 mark. And that is a possibility. Obviously, no one wants to see that happen, guys. But we look at all this, we look at all the scenarios and come up with the most likelihood thing to happen. But right now, we are in the upwards trend. All eyes should still be on Bitcoin, but the bearish scenario is still in play unless we do get to $46,600 level. Then my tone will shift up. But now, before I end this video, it's not a Crypto ZX video if I do not bring out the staking rewards for you guys. Still, we have $38 billion worth of Cardano being staked right now, which means 73.58% of the Cardano circulation supply is staked as of now, which is very, very bullish. And that goes to show how much level of interest there really is coming in Cardano that I have been mentioning for over and over again. And as this even grows, guys, as this number grows, it's only going to get bigger, and the sky's the limit for Cardano. I have been mentioning this for such a long time, and as you guys can see, Ethereum 2.0 is literally at the 4th position. Solana is 3rd. Polkadot is 2nd. But look who's at number 1, Cardano. And look at the value difference. You guys can see, and this shows the level of interest there's coming in for Cardano, and not only from the retail and investors, guys. We're seeing institutional investors coming in as well, and we're seeing a lot of hype building up on Cardano. And you guys know the smart contracts are launching, Alonzo hard fork, Africa expansion, just everything is there for it to succeed. And blockchain, if we're comparing blockchain, I believe Cardano is going to be the future of the one of the it's going to be the future of the blockchain. Like Ethereum, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of Ethereum fanboys out there. I'm not saying Ethereum is a bad project. I love the project, very nice project. But if we compare tech to tech, guys, I have been mentioning this for a long time now. If we compare Cardano's tech to Ethereum's tech, Cardano is so much superior. And that's why we're seeing so much interest switch away from Ethereum blockchain to other blockchains such as Polkadot, Solana, and Cardano. But I believe Cardano is at the top, and this goes to show that as well. And when we see 73.58% of the circulation supply being staked, you guys know when the supply and demand factor kicks in, and the demand is really high for Cardano. When we do see a reversal, and the supply, there's only like roughly 23% of the Cardano circulation supply on the exchanges. The sky is the limit. We will move very fast, and that's what we're already starting to see that happen, and starting to see Cardano rebound very quickly compared to other altcoins. This is a major factor into place. This plays a major factor into that. So always remember that, guys. Long term, you guys know my stance on Cardano. This bull run, we might reach specific price levels, but long term, you cannot put a price on Cardano considering what they're doing and how fast they're expanding. 1 million plus wallets, 500,000 plus Reddit subscribers. Hype is there. The exchanges are there. The liquidity is there. Everything is there for Cardano to succeed. And now we just have to wait and see what happens. But always remember, this upwards trend can always be invalidated if the king decides to have a flash crash. So we always have to keep that in mind. But with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video around here. Come join the Telegram group chat, guys, if you have not already. Link in the description box below. We talk about cryptocurrencies, the latest news and trends revolving around the space, and just have a great time at the end of the day. So come join the group and say hello. And also, guys, please like this video and subscribe. This does help my video get to a wider audience, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And thank you to all my supporters, each and every one of you guys that support me on a continuous basis. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And also, guys, let me know in the comment section below where you could see Cardano trading at the end of this month. I would love to know your thoughts down below. And with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video around here. Stay safe out there. Safety, family, and health comes first. Never forget that, and everything else absolutely comes later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.